Okay, I'm back. So one of the things I had to do, I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna be honest. I had to change Wanzer just a little bit for all intents and purposes of rebuilding the dynasty. In real life, if I showed you game clips, you'll see why. But that's my justification. You go to my channel and you'll see. So long story short, let's get it cracking. So this next upcoming season, I have 7 scholarships available, and I am going for all 3 stars, 3-star recruits. Okay, and we're going to build a dynasty around Wanzer. And so far, let me show you one last thing before we get started in the first game. Hunter is a 73, and he's 6'11". He's about to be my leading scorer. Okay, I'm not going to try to just go Hunter Hunter. So I changed some people's positions. Remember Willis, I forced him to play the 3 when he was a 4. He grew an inch. So now he can come back to the 4 because he's 6'8". So he give us a little bit of height and size down low. All right, Dickerson, he got a little too heavy on the wing. He was already a little chunky monkey, but I moved him back to the 3. So that way we have some size. He definitely gives us some size. Weatherspoon, he's still a 2 guard. Wanzer, y'all gonna watch me do this, because he doesn't have consistent jumper. So he's going to be kind of weak at the 2, but I will make him play the 1. Let me see. So it didn't hurt him too much. All right. So I'm going to make him play. Oh, shit. I'm still doing the same bull, right? Let's see how much it changes him. Just a little bit. Just a hair. Okay. It's all for the better because he doesn't have a consistent jump shot. So until he could develop the jumper, I think he's better at the 1. He gives us a little bit of size. And then Dickerson, along with him, makes us a decent size. Hornsby going to come off the bench. And then Newman, I moved him to be a dynamic player. So let's see if this works out. So Newman was a 6'9" scrawny kid, and I put him at the 3, right? So I put him at the 2 for all intensive experimental purposes to see how well he does. Will he be a dynamic or will he be a bust? So I'm going to give him 5 games to see if it works out. And I don't expect him to score 30, 40 points. I just want to see, can he be a deciding X factor, okay? Now, let's get to this first game. And we are playing Savannah State. And I got a lot of 40-something walk-ons, man. Why do I got all these walk-ons? And they're in the 40s. They're not even the 70s. At least be in the 60s. Shoot. Okay, so our goal for this season with Wanzer is, can we have a winning record, and how deep in conference playoffs will we go? In the conference tournament will we go? So that is the goal. Clearly, they're a better team than us. And mind you guys, I have no sound volume. None. Because it's not coming through the TV that it's supposed to come through. This thing is a load of crap. Oh well. Let's go. Hopefully I don't fall asleep. I do snore. What's going on here? Oh, because they don't. Usually I play in media. And what is this Showtime camera? Wow. Can I play on this camera? Let's find out. I usually don't play 2K camera. And I might have. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. I didn't choose a side. Go figure. I might have to go to 2K camera. That was terrible defense on my part. And they're trying to full court press me. Yes, I played 17 minutes. I like to play the game. Good bucket. That's the freshman, people. I'm telling y'all, man, real life, this man is nice. He probably still out here hooping, getting buckets. If he is, still proud of him. I haven't talked to him in a couple of years. So when you have a big, you feed the big. That was the main thing. I said, you got a guy that's 6'11", 6'10", 7 feet, 7'1", 7'2". I don't care if they're 50. Give them a chance. It's easier to win in college basketball when you have a big and a guard that can really work together. And that don't mean point guard all the time. It could be your small forward, your two guard. Just as long as they could work together. Hell, it could be two bigs that work in unison with one another. And Tracy's saying something. Now, one of the things, I'm going to be honest with you, I might not play the 2K college game when it first drops. Until they get all teams in there, that's when I will decide to play. Hunter again for the bucket. Like I said, I'm just going to feed my big. And he's not highly rated. Let's pressure them. Yeah, I still got to get used to all the moves. Got to go back to where you push the button versus the shot stick. I was waiting for that guy to cut because honestly, I wanted to make that pass because he had to clear a lane. But I seen how that man played me. He would have basically smoke screened me into passing it to him. Once again, I'm going to feed my big. His hands is right at the bucket. Ooh, got away with that one. And the bucket. That was both of us. Can't shoot. Let's get that board. All right, let's try it again. Willis. What you talking about, Willis? Damn, ref. Throw a bullet at my player. There we go again with that bull. Finally, not the free throw. And this man already tired. Hey, coach. Why's my big out? No, sir. Let's see how the freshman works. Yeah, I'm going to have to retake control of my substitutions. I don't like what coach is calling here. And I could have sworn, okay. I'll call timeout, dude. Let's get back. Now, in the real Savannah State, those cheerleaders would have been a whole different color. Just like the crowd. Remember I said, Savannah State is a HBCU. And they did drop down to Division II, I want to say back in 2019 or 2020. They went back down to Division II. They said they couldn't maintain a Division I program anymore, financial reasons, which is understandable. So, but a lot of the kids, we allow our kids to believe that these HBCUs don't give them opportunity to play pro ball, which is very untrue. If you put the best black kids at HBCU programs, all the 5 stars, and they go to HBCUs, 3 years they'll dominate. And the reason why I say 3 years, because the coaching has to be right. Not just the athleticism. The skills is going to be there, but the coaching has to be right. Meaning, I believe if you brought in a pro basketball player, a former pro player who has some coaching skills behind him, let's say a Mark Jackson, and he goes to a school like Savannah State in this case, and you give him all the tools to get these kids that can help him win. Jackson would definitely be able to turn that program around with a couple of 3 stars and a few 5-star teams per se. So that's the reason for this rebuild here. Can a winning coach take over HBCU willingly? Willingly take over HBCU and turn it around. And this kid is killing me. Okay. Pass the ball, Willis. I know y'all like, why you? Oh, man. I wanted to see what this kid can do. So I blew that opportunity. He trying to shape me. Get that out of here, homie. When a person's 6'9", I might have to make this dude a starter. He came in and got a couple of buckets. Like I said, I'm looking for dynamic player. I was gonna say dynamism. Trying to make up some word. That's why I couldn't come out right. And we're up 17-12, guys. We're gonna fast forward on this. I don't have to make any adjustments. Willis got to come out. Let's put Weatherspoon back in. So we got the height. They just got to work on their skills. And a lot of times your skills comes with confidence, other than you just going through drills and all that stuff. So that's also a big plus. That man knocked that shot down. They're still trying to pressure my guy, and he's still breaking it. Get it back to him. Boom. All right, we haven't. Where my big at? Where my big at? He haven't touched the ball in a minute. And look at that. He's able to see that court. Get it to that freshman. Good pass. You're going to start seeing them double team and watch. Almost Tim Duncan like when he was at Wake Forest. Let that man up. Good thing he don't have a good jumper. Whew. Oh, man. Messed that up. Yo, you trash, son. You trash. All right. Enough of trash and Coach John. Let's put her back up in for a second. Good take. Let's give Wanza a breather. Funny story. This kid used to hate when I take him out. But he never complained about coming. The thing was, he hated when I took him out. Unless he said, Coach, I'm ready, that means he's tired. He's been playing like almost the whole game and we got to win. Or he just need a quick breather. He hated coming out the game. I used to love that about this kid. His you want to say stamina is crazy, and his work ethic was crazier. When I said he came to my team playing center, he came to my team playing center. By the third week, he was playing point guard, and he never played point guard before. He went and got some cones, looked online at some drills, and Tyree Wanza, he came back playing PG like he was a damn playing PG for like freaking years. That up north style of ball is different. Yeah, that big man being sixth man, I miss on. Oh man. All right. I judged the book by its cover, so I put him at the 2, and he is cooking. He is cooking. Can you smell? All right. See, Hunter's still leading. Hornsby got a couple of assists, so we good. Diener. And this, mind you, this is the team that we lost to last year. You know, it might not be the same players. And I can't remember, did we? But anyway, we playing them for, I said we're going to put them in the contract for 4 seasons. We're going to play them for 4 years. So, no, I think, yeah, they came to us last year. So, they're coming back to us this year. All that matters is I remember that they're with us now. Boom. Oh, man. Ooh. That boy is shooting. Oh. All right, says Fontenot. He has no wind. He literally just got in the game. Okay. Good thing I didn't drop this guy. Mind you, he's not highly rated, but That height makes a difference, and these guys are fighting to come back. Ooh, ooh. I got no bigs that could dunk. Jeez. That's how you take the air out of these guys, man. Okay. Alright, where my man at? Shoot. See me flying? That man is damn full court press. Usually you pass out of it. That's why I didn't want to pass out of it. So we're just going to dribble out of it. And slow down. Okay, get to our offense. There we go. When you have a tall player that can make plays like that, that makes it a lot easier. Good pass, kid. He didn't like that last year. See, I forced him to play a different position. He's not just going to come and play, oh, I'm tall, I can shoot. I should just play the 3, the 2, you know? No, you're going, and foul. Ooh. Oh. No, sir. Nah, son. Nah, son. Knock that down, B. Oh, that was wide open. I try to catch you. So we're going to go to the 2-3. What is y'all doing? Idiots. Why you I'm called the 2 freaking 3? Why you out of position like that? All right. Let's give this kid a breather. Oh, shit. I thought that was a foul. Everybody looking around like, woo. That man must have thought he been watching too much Steph Curry videos. Come on, son. I got a spot for that young man that just missed that. Like, he really had the lane. Okay. I need my bigs to get down, get to the post, man. Damn. Y'all want to hang out up top with me. All right, we're at the high post, over at the wing. Can you knock down the mid-range, please? Can you, please? Let me call a timeout before this thing gets out of hand. Let me do that. All right, Wanzer, he's ready to come back in. Hunter's ready, but Hunter got 2 fouls. See, this is what I'm talking about. So, Peyton, y'all remember him? Sears, you're not producing. Spears, you're not producing. So now I know who I could go. Willis. What you talking about, Willis? Then we're going to emphasize on shot selection. Let's get better shots. All right. We're doing decent on the ball control. We're doing okay on that ball control. And that was a bad shot. Lucky he made it, but overall, just a bad shot. And I just sat here and said we're going to emphasize on shot selection. Because they're the slightly better squad, they're going to have a defensive advantage every play. So we pretty much got to play mistake-proof, mistake-free basketball. Get down court, man. I see him. Get back, get back. Y'all can't even guard a damn rabbit. Get back. Oh, gotta be faster. Like I said, when you got height, you use the height. They're playing a 2-3. We haven't even spread the zone out to force them to go man to man. So they're staying 2-3 on us. So the only thing we can do is try to get good pressure on the defense by penetration, pause, and then get it to our bigs. That's the best thing we can do. And see if we can, because we got the height down low. So I want to take advantage of every opportunity of that height down low. Like I said, I got height. So the whole thing is feed the bigs. Feed me, Seymour. Feed me. All right, how y'all just let him, man? And I really took my eyes off the game for 1 second. Ooh, that was a good pass. That was a good pass, son. That was a good pass. You better knock this down. He better knock that down. No, I should have known better. The minute that foot went crisscross, I should have known better. All right, big man. All right. Can we get that last shot? Boom. You missed. Second half. We got the kid Wanzer back on the court. Let's see how much he has. Hey, pass the ball, damn it. This man would not pass the damn ball. I did not want to do that, and I did it. Good pass. This man blew that bucket. That was a whole bunny, and you blew it, bruh. You better not. You gotta be joking. You kidding me, right? Then all of a sudden, they did not trap this man not once. Good. Veteran move. Hit him with the fake. That was a DEI bucket. Yeah, I said it. Good defense, kid. I'm trying to have him do too much, which is. There we go. I really don't like giving the man, but he made a bucket anyway. So to give it to him at the high post, if he can get it down there, let him get it down there. But that was a good way to beat that zone defense that they try to set up. Let me back up, because they shot as much threes and hit as much threes as we have. Damn, I wish I could use a damn pick right now. I'm going to go for the pick and roll next time. Let's put Newman back out there. We'll leave Hunter out there for one more minute. Like that made a difference right there. There we go. And that was stupid of me. Blocking foul. But you missed the bucket, man. You missed the bucket. All that celebrating, you missed the bucket. We need that bucket. Let's get Sears in there. I'm going to move Tyreek to the 2. Let's see how he handles that. We need him to score. Usually, there we go. All right, so he's just 1 for 2 from the field. Good shot. This man came in. Good shot. All right. There we go. That's bullshit. All right. My joystick is vibrating. This kid cannot shoot a free throw for nothing. There we go. All right, we down by 7. We got to work our way back in. I don't know why we're doing a full court press. Like I said, our defense is not that strong. Good bucket, Fontenot. That's the freshman. Look like he might be a good, solid contributor. So I play in a rolling 2-3 zone. You got to take advantage of all your fast break opportunities. You have to. All right, let's give you a breather. Newman comes in balling, y'all. And you see I don't have a lot of guards, so I have to use what I have sparingly. Hornsby, let's get you in there. Dickerson, let's get you a breather. Good bucket, by the way. We got Weatherspoon, Wanzer, Spears, Willis, Black. All right, Black. Let's see what you can do, kid. Let's get you some DEI time. Ha! See how I flipped that racist remark? And that's on me. Because I thought that man would have stayed with him on the step up. Oh, shit. You know better than that. Good D. All right, Hornsby. You got to be kidding me. Now, mind you guys, Newman is actually 6'9". That's why he appears bigger than everybody else. buckets. Newman. That was our first 3. With the bucket. Yeah, Newman, you definitely earned yourself a starting spot for the next game, kid. Oh, come on, man. Gonna take the man off the dribble like that, you might as well make that shot. Good D. Let's get there. Let's get there. Woo. Count it. Oh, I wish you'd have dunked that. Remember I said this is the freshman from the Shy. Where Newman at? Oh, okay. Let's give you a breather. Let's get Dickerson back in there. We definitely got to get Hunter back in. All right, good deal. Let's get our big man back in there. That's why I moved him to the 2. So he can get those buckets. The freshman with that bucket. All right. Ah, you son of a goat. You know I didn't want to settle for that. I keep forgetting I have to literally keep driving with the non-shooting stick. I keep forgetting. That was all my fault. And that man had the lane too. Got him to miss. Why my big man sitting at the 3? God, that's where I want you at. That's where I want your big ass at. Perfect release. We're going to fight for this win. And I was trying to get that man that ball before that happened. But why is he sitting down there like that? So stupidity like that is going to cost us the game. And one. What I said, feed the big. He only got 11. Man, his big ass diving for the ball. Good hustle, dude. Imagine that. The kid I did not want. Showing me he was a gem hunter. That's why I said you feed your big. I'm going to keep saying it. You can shoot that all day. Y'all barely get that out of there. There we go. Good D. Let's get to the fresh. Draws the foul. He was better off letting that be out of bounds. So is he going to be a fab freshman? Not really. He's going to go under the radar, though. And I was not trying to put that shot up with him. Ooh. Ooh. That was a statement shot, huh? Because I kept saying y'all can't shoot. That's all good. Yup. I got you, big man. That's a good deal. They fouled him. And he's coming through clutch. Hunter. And look how they took back the lead on us quietly. I can't hear the game, just by the way. And man, this HDMI output, it is crazy how clear this game looks. Yeah, your dumbass, he was better off following me because the way to see, not following me, but he was better off letting him go through. Knock these down. He's playing good. He's playing good. He's contributing. His mother big with Willis. Oh man. And I was just giving you compliments and praises, and you're gonna do that to me. You're gonna do that to me, man. You ball it. Ooh. I guess they're on fire now. They're on fire now. That should have been out of bounds, homie. Thank you. I'm like, what the hell? Hunter, you better not be tired, kid. Good defense. Good stop, Newman. Why would you leave a job that you're like a god at for this job? Simple. After a while, you get complacent. Well, Coach K was at Duke for over 30 years. Well, Coach K is built differently, homie. I'll tell you that right now. Any man that coached Grant Hill, Christian Laettner, Bobby Hurley, Luol Deng, Jason Williams, Boozer, you built different, buddy. And they are slowly and quietly running away with the game. That is the difference between a team in their 70s and a team that's in their 60s. We just got to keep grinding it out. Poor shot selections on my end. Didn't come through in the clutch. And I know y'all like, man, you still got time. College basketball, that's not a lot of time right there, especially when you're in a team that weak outside shooters. And the only time we getting buckets is right here. And you got, yo, seriously? Seriously. Right. Hey, don't bother to foul. It's pointless. Let me turn that off. Nah, game over, homie. I'm not going to late game foul. What time I do that, we down by 2 or 3, or maybe within reach. This game is out of reach. down the stretch, missing a lot of buckets. That's why we lost. When it was time to step up, we lost. $13 off the bench. You just earned yourself a starting job. Now, in the last 2 minutes, I probably could have employed the strategy of fouling them to take away a lot of their time possessions, to give us more possessions. Let them win it at the line. I could have employed that strategy. The only reason why I chose not to, because I didn't think about it right then and there. No, by all seriousness, all intents and purposes. The only reason why I chose not to is because I didn't want to put my starters in foul trouble. That means I would have to do a lot of quick hand substitutions. Wanza misses. This is his first college game, so not bad for his first college game. Yeah, man. We lost that one to Savannah State. D. Diener, the DEI point guard at HBCU. He roasted us for 20 points. Good job. Okay, let's see what my boys got. Forget you, Diener. All right, Wanza with 12, 3 for 7, 6 for 7 from the line. 1 rebound, 0 assists. That's not good numbers for a point guard. So, in 2 turnovers, he did a good job handling the rock. Hornsby, I did not get Hornsby back in the game. So, I need to make sure Hornsby comes back in. But he had 3 turnovers, though, 2 for 4. Willis had 9 points. Weatherspoon, 3 points. So, Weatherspoon is the forward. Okay. So, I had Weatherspoon playing out of position. So, why Weatherspoon at the power forward? That don't make no damn sense. So I got to change him back. Change him towards. So that would make 6'3". Okay. That's why I was losing a lot of rebounds on the inside. Now it makes sense. Hunter. Big man, 15 and 8. He could have did better. I wanted him to do better. Especially last year, he averaged 18 points and 7 boards. So he could have did better. Dickerson gave us 6, and he's a small forward. Or Newman, shooting guard, 6'9", like I told you guys, he's big. So, and this is his senior year. All right, so let's see. Yeah, last year he played better because I moved him. So that was a good move. This year he doubled with 13 points. Spears gave me nothing. In 5 minutes, Black, nothing. Peyton, Sears gave me 5. Okay. Peyton gave me 1. But Black and Spears. So I was right. Spears. Chuck Spears. Yeah. All right. And then Black. Okay. Y'all are on the bench. What's your ratings? 53. Yeah. Yeah. You take a hike. You guys are on the bench after this game. So let's exit out of here. Catch you on the next game.